At half of the press. Well, my people, me here for drop the real news, news, reviews, everything in a one right this or right there, my people. So all me want to know to do is like up the video, share out the video, subscribe to my channel, my people. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Let's get right into it.
A corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
A blessed good day to you, my wisdom warriors. Wagwan, wagwan. I hope you guys are in good spirit. Well, a 42-year-old taxi operator has been charged with the forcible abduction and rape of a 14-year-old student of a St. Catherine address. Information reaching me, my wisdom warriors, that the suspect, Dino Edkin of Greater Portmore in the parish, pick up the complainant and other passengers at the Portmore Mall on October the 3rd. So when you hear what go on, you know some always come and talk about this nearly every single day. About this raper boy and how the government now do nothing. You know so the government is not doing anything. You understand? Because so them rape and then go jail, then just come out and that's it. Nobody no know them, they not show them picture. You understand? They not publish the sexual offender registry. So, you know, parents and pitney can secure themselves and keep safe. They not do all of these things. So, my wisdom warriors, it is really sad. It is really sad. A UC Russell employee wrongfully fired 2 years ago despite being cleared of intentionally taking scrap metal from his employer has been awarded $3.5 million and will be reinstated after the industrial dispute tribunal ruled his dismissal was harsh and unjust. Paul Brown, a former facilities repairman, is set to return to his position by December 6 and will be paid all outstanding wages since his termination on November 29, 2022, excluding his travel allowance. Mighty God of Daniel. Paul Brown, big up yourself here, man, because enough time them manager, them boss, always a boss from people, always a fire people and feel like they can get away with it, but God is on your side. More blessings for that. My wisdom warriors, gonna just take a look at the screen for me there. More than 1,000 murders recorded so far this year. The latest crime statistics show that the country will again end the year with more than 1,000 murders. Some 1,011 murders have been recorded so far this year, but this is 244 less than the number of homicide recorded for the corresponding period last year. What them attack say? What are they talking about? Them come out and they say more than 1,000 murders, yeah? So they must say more than 1,000. So basically they must say 1,011 murders. I'm more on that. I'm more on that. You know, if you stop telling I know this statistic thing is just, you know, just a trick the people. That is a lie. A whole heap of people dead. More than 2,000 people dead. More than 2,000. And enough of them not even come out in the paper. So I don't know what kind of statistic, I don't know what kind of crime statistic is this. The police them lie, you see? Me say the police them lie. Whosoever do this statistic, you not stay a bad man. Everything you do is political. Everything that they're doing right now in Jamaica is political. Everything. Mighty God of Daniel, Jano, my wisdom warriors, don't tell me if you don't believe this. The St. Andrews South Police Division has released the names of 18 men from Kingston 13 who've been identified as persons of interest. The police say the men can assist in their investigation into a number of incidents in the Pretoria Road area and its environs. They are Kenroy Hibbert, otherwise called Buki of Glen Road, Omar Linton, otherwise called Jesus of Water Street. When I hear what going, my wisdom warriors, want to hear what is going on. The St. Andrews South Police Division released 18 names of persons of interest. So, but just make you know what I go on, pan what I go on. A former internal auditor at a credit union pleaded guilty to simply larceny after she spent more than $2.3 million that was sent to her bank account in error by her previous employers. On July 11, 2024, Felicia Gordon Otar was mistakenly sent funds totally from the Jamaica Teachers Association Cooperative Credit Union, where she worked previously until she resigned. My wisdom warriors, if you're in this kind of situation, what would you guys do? Wanna put it in the comment section for me there. What you would do? Yeah, talk the truth where God love. What would you guys do? Alright?
Jamaica, I am extremely worried about what I hear the Prime Minister talk about, the next chapter of Jamaica. Now, I want Jamaicans to understand that the Jamaica Labour Party has been in government for 10 years. 10 years, 1 decade. And the Prime Minister says that his government is taking the country into the next chapter. Now, I want you to understand that when you have a book, the first chapter is always the basic chapter, and then you have the other chapters advance the first chapter. Now, when you look at this chapter, this 10 years chapter that the Jamaica Labour Party has been in government, we have seen Petrojam scandal. We have seen Andrew Wheatley resign from the Andrew Holness government. We have seen Ruel Reid scandal. We have seen where the government took the children's money and exploit it. We have seen the Market Me scandal, where the government gives contract to their special friends.
Tell them, tell them, make the Jamaican people know what going on, because half of them don't even know what is going on. Every blasted day, them get up and talk about Andrew build infrastructure, and they don't even know what really are going on. When them hear Andrew Holness even talk about the next chapter, them are going to get a shock of them life. Them are going to get a shock of them life. Then time that it is too late, they can't do nothing again. So Jamaican people, we have to wise up. Take note. Listen more.
We have seen deplorable hospitals in the last chapter. We have seen where people have been sleeping on ground. We have seen where people have been sleeping on benches in our hospitals in Jamaica. We have seen deplorable roads in Jamaica. We have seen in the last chapter where the Andrew Holness government controls the parliament in Jamaica. Right? We have seen where the government announced spark that has not started to spark. We have seen the government announce reach that seems to be lost. Now, Jamaica, we're in the last chapter. We have seen the illicit six, and we still haven't seen them yet. The only person we know who has been under investigation for illicit enrichment in this chapter, or the last chapter, is the Prime Minister himself. Now, in the last chapter, the Prime Minister's declaration has not been certified. No, Jamaica. Inflation has been high in the last chapter. You're telling me that you're telling Jamaica that we're going into the next chapter to do what? No, the next chapter might wipe Jamaica off the map, and I'm extremely worried that that we have a potential government, Andrew Holness, who is going to take Jamaica into the next chapter. Jamaica, think about all the things that happened in the last chapter. No prosperity for the common man. In the last chapter, the Jamaica Labour Party increased their salary 300%, while doctors and nurses had to be protesting in the last chapter. Do you remember that? You remember how nurses and doctors had to protest? You remember the teachers are migrating in droves because of the treatment of the government in the last chapter? And you're telling me about the next chapter? Jamaica, it's time for a change of book. We don't need a next chapter of the Jamaica Labour Party. We need an overhaul of the book. We need somebody else who have a different vision and a different mindset to govern Jamaica. Because quite frankly, this next chapter might wipe us off the map, might embarrass us. I'm beseeching all Jamaicans. Think about what I'm saying. Because honestly, in my gut, I'm worried about the next chapter if Andrew Holness and the JLP is given a third term.
My wisdom warriors, my viewers and subscribers, me say, Andrew Holness next chapter. Andrew Holness next chapter that he's talking about. they have a next thing coming. You see, everything on the year Andrew Holness talk about, you know, no. Yeah, where him say him have plan for the future and this and that. Andrew Holness said that in a 2016 and he come back. But you see, a lot of Jamaicans, they're not listening. They're not trying to understand what is going on. They just jump up and talk about Andrew build infrastructure. Andrew not hate nobody. The only thing Andrew Holness do is enrich himself. Him come for thief taxpayer money and the wife a thief land them. And you not see that. Plus the wife is a real estate developer. You understand? Them a develop for themselves and them bank account. Jamaican people no need to wise up. Say Andrew Holness come out with the needs. The needs went to the Supreme Court, PNP, bring them to the Supreme Court because it is against the Constitution. And when they bring it to the court, the Supreme Court struck it down and said, no Andrew Holness, no Jamaica Labour Party. The people them of Jamaica cannot have needs because needs violate their rights and their freedom. And what Andrew Holness and Delroy Chuck go do? Few years later, what did they do? They create a legislation and that them do and come up with some little things. This is what they do. And then they go in a House of Parliament and pass the bill because they have more people in a freedom party. That's what I try to show you. And right now, this needs ya. It don't even explain nothing about rights and freedom. They never explain to the people them properly. You get me? So guess what? When me hear some people talk about it is voluntarily, uno still whether it mandate, whether it voluntarily, uno still lose uno rights and freedom. Jamaica uno still lose uno rights and freedom. And guess what? Me go read something to uno. Me go show you something. Jamaica government files revised National Identification and Registration Act. On September 21, 2021, Jamaica Minister of Justice, Delroy Chuck, filed the National Identification and Registration Act 2020 in Jamaica House of Representatives draft bill. So what them do, my wisdom warriors, them draft up the bill, regulate the establishment and operation of the NI, National Identification System, which them call the needs in Jamaica. The current text of the draft bill revises prior legislation from 2017 that was struck down by the Jamaican Supreme Court on the grounds that the mandatory registration of all Jamaican citizens violated their right to privacy. The 2020 revision accordingly would change the enrollment requirement from mandatory to voluntary. Listen to me, Jamaica. I want to stop talk about it's voluntarily do. Stop talk about that because I say the entities them now gonna be voluntarily. The entities them are gonna start use them. Some of them start already. I think like the RGD or what them want to call it. Me can't remember that the name there. The place will deal with the birth certificate and them something there. Jamaican people, listen. When they say voluntarily, that means it's up to you. But the entity them are gonna start ask for it. How una gonna be able to do business? All of these things you not allow for Andrew Holness get away with it. You not should have out a protest against these things. From the court struck it down and said no. You should have, boy, I don't know. Jamaican people, I don't know. You not gonna wait till it's too late. You not gonna wait till everything is too late and then you can't do nothing. You can't do nothing. Because if you make the mistake, you know, make Andrew Holness win, you know, the election, you know, or Andrew Holness thief the election. Listen to me. Andrew Holness can't just make it mandatory and done. He can't do anything he want. You can't stop that. Let me tell you now. Because no found you not understand Republic. If you make Andrew Holness be or get another term, let me tell you no man, it's going to be a dark day ahead. It's going to be a dark day ahead. A lot of people not understanding this needs. This needs a hold down. This needs is violating our privacy. This needs is violating our rights and our freedom, Jamaica. Whether it is mandatory, whether it is voluntarily. Me see a few person get it out, but them definitely give away for them rights. Me have to really laugh at them. This is a hold down to bring us back into slavery. Jamaica on the need for go read and have some understanding. May I beg you no. Because this needs is not for us, Jamaica. It's not for us. It's not for us. And una go get catch. No for una get catch already. No for una get catch. I want to know if you be wise. Anyway, let me finish the last part. Alright, my people. The government listed the following objectives for the development of the needs. Yeah? Number 1. To establish a reliable database of Jamaican citizens and other individuals ordinarily resident in Jamaica with a unique national identification number, which them call the NIN, as the primary key identifier of a person in the system. Number 2, to enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of government entities, management and delivery of government services to the public, to include program benefits such as the National Insurance Scheme, which is the NIS, the National Health Fund, which is the NHF, welfare, e-government with the use of the NIN, creating the linkages between entities and providing the following services: citizen to government, which they call the C2G, government to government, which they call the G2G services, government to businesses, which they call the G2B services, and government to citizen, which they call the G2C services, among others. Number 3, to facilitate the growth and development of commerce and economic activity through the provision of a platform of greater security and integrity for public partnership. My wisdom warriors, let me tell you something. Yeah, I want to know, I understand something. Not because Andrew only say the needs is voluntarily, meaning no safe. Eventually, it is going to become mandatory. I want to listen. If, that is only if Andrew Holness get another term, that is when it's going to be mandatory. Yeah? That's a number 1. Number 2, Jamaica. Yeah? Remember, even if you take the needs voluntarily, Andrew Holness entities like passport offices, like what you call it, like electoral places, like the NHT, them type of places there, RGD or whatever, like them the place that we deal with birth certificate, and so those are the entities we are going to start accept needs only. I want to understand, you know. Then soon, we have bank and all these places I go accept it. Remember, you know, I only want choose, you know. Remember, I only want choose for do it voluntarily. That means that if you don't want to take out the needs, you go take it out. If you don't want to, yeah, that's a phone business. However, when the entities know, when you're not ready to go do business, and the entities, because remember, you know, the entities not voluntarily, you know. The entities is not voluntarily. So when you don't want to go do business now, and you turn up and they ask, you sorry, how not go do business? How not go do business, Jamaica? I want to try to understand, because this bill where them draft up, this legislation where them put together and go in a house of parliament and pass the bill in a parliament because they have more people in a parliament. It is not fair. And them always do stuff like that. Them always do stuff like that. And the same thing they do with the ombudsman. Same thing them do with it. Same flipping thing. Like seriously. And all we do, we sit back and we don't do nothing about these things. We don't do nothing Jamaica. So when we are going to do something, me really ask my Jamaican people, when are we going to rise up? When? When it's too late, then time that we can't do nothing, you know? Then time that, let me tell you from now, then time that we cannot do nothing. When you not wait pan. If you start go out and go ask for Andrew Holness resign. Me tell you already, you know, when you silent, you know, that means say, you agree, you know, with Andrew Holness, you know. Me tell you, Jamaica. Me tell you, know. And we not going to realize all these, you know. We not going to remember how to for the press, you know. You always, listen, you see all these things, when I say Andrew Holness, I bring in both Wi-Fi there and here. Very soon, you can't even see all my channel. Very soon. Because only where them want to know for watch, you not going to see pop up. Me tell you, Jamaica. These things, when you see Andrew, don't be fooled by Andrew Holness administration. Andrew Holness administration is a thief in administration. Everybody know that, and I'm not gonna hide. When you see the little labor right, them come out, oh, Andrew a thief because PJ, Andrew a thief. Him a thief. He's a criminal. He's a criminal. I just show they don't want to lock him up because they end up on theme side. We have to do something, Jamaica. Me want to know. Me want to know. A long time me talk about the needs. Me want to know Jamaica. Me show no. Me try to make you understand. Not because the needs is voluntarily. Remember, you know, uno want to do the needs, you know, yes or no, you know. If you understand what I mean. Remember, say Andrew Owens say voluntarily. That means so who want to do it, who no want to do it, no do it. But when Andrew Owens make all these entities, yeah, when Andrew Owens put in place for all these entities, the only thing they can accept is needs. What una go do? How una go do business? This is why the court struck it out. But because them a government, they just create some legislation and just, you know, they draft up some bill and write up some something. And notice, even upon the bill, it don't explain about rights and freedom. Nothing. And the people them worried about that Jamaica. They are. Look at this. This is from the Jamaica government website. Critics have expressed concerns that the 2020 draft bill falls short. Listen, Jamaica, falls short of providing clear privacy safeguards. You understand? Among other things, some argue that the request for personal information could dissuade certain populations from applying for the identification card, such as trans Jamaicans, who would have to give authorities documentation showing their sex, assigned at birth, or people experience homelessness who do not have a fixed address. When I hear them, me and my wisdom warriors. And there is more. And this needs, listen, me have all of the information, you know. The needs even, it's about LGBT, you know. Me have it, you know. Me have it in Jamaica. So, and you always not telling the truth, you know. But guess what? The information is there on their website. But you know now read it. It now come and tell you know, but it's on their website. Jesus, Jaja. My wisdom warriors, yeah, this is part of the needs. These are just the bottom part me and show now. Yeah, part of it is the Global Legal Monitor, the Law Library of Congress, which you have how much pages. On have to go read. Date the 14th of October 2021. The topic, it's about human rights and civil liberties. Identification, it is about LGBT rights and right of privacy. And the jurisdiction is Jamaica. Yeah, so my wisdom warriors, the only thing Andrew Owens is out here talking about is identification. Yeah, he not talk about rights, he not talk about your rights, he not talk about the LGBT will come with it, he not talk about all of these things. But the information is on the site. I want to go check it, you know, on the Jamaican site, and them put it out. Them not talk about this, you know. They not talk about this. So all the people then we are transgender and stuff like that. You see, Jamaica, this why me don't know? I don't know. Me just make you know what is going on. Anyway, wanna tell me what you think, tell me how you feel about it, and put your honest opinion in the comment section. Like up the video, share it out, and subscribe to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. My people, I want to run over to my other channel. It is called the PNP News Round. Subscribe no, and get me to 5K. And if you want to join the WhatsApp group, all you have to do is text yes to 876-236-9097. And I will add you to the group. Blessings upon blessings. One love.